In this video, we discuss the possibility of Khamzat Chimaev becoming the first 3-division world champion in UFC history. There are people who genuinely believe that Khamzat Chimaev can become the first 3-division world champion in the UFC. Which, I mean, right now, of course, that's like such a stretch to say because, you know, he still first has to conquer the welterweight division, you know.
Yeah.
So, but the potential he has, especially in the way that he's able to, you know, make weight all the time, and he's so big for a welterweight. So
we know he could for sure go to middleweight as he's had fights there, and I don't see why not. You can't go to light heavyweight. And the thing that's so interesting about him is like he's the first guy that like we've seen like with this much hype that's also willing to go to any lengths to fight whoever.
Yeah.
At any weight class, which is it's just so cool and just brings that added like potential to him of both hype and skill wise to see. First, like you said, of course, it's going to be very difficult for him in the welterweight division since so many great fighters there, and especially the champ, Kamaru.
Usman has been so dominant in that division, and it just looks like nobody's going to beat him. But if there's anybody who has all the hype around him and all the noise behind him, it's Khamzat Chimaev, you know? He's coming in there, and he's making all the noise. He's making a buzz, so that could be a potential fight if Khamzat could, you know, get past a few ranked guys. And you know, I think Dana White said maybe a few more fights for Khamzat, and then we'll get Usman. But yeah, he'd first have to conquer that division, and that's a huge task in itself. Obviously, there's also middleweight and a light heavyweight that he'd have to conquer.
Like middleweight against Israel Adesanya, like that's a tough fight for him as well, since Adesanya is such a great striker and just amazing, but
super skilled.
Also Khamzat with his takedowns could be really good. Even though at middleweight, Izzy has amazing takedown defense, especially at middleweight, and so that would be interesting to see how they pair. And at light heavyweight, also the new champ Glover Teixeira versus Khamzat Chimaev. Those are all interesting fights in their own.
It's just crazy to think about, like those kind of fights, like Glover Teixeira versus Khamzat Chimaev. It's even
crazier that it could be a possibility as well somehow.
Yeah, and that's nuts to think about, because I mean we've never seen a champ. You know, that would be if he became that, bro. He'd easily become one of the biggest superstars in the UFC without a doubt. Like he's like that. Like if he conquered all 3 of those divisions, and it looks like right now like he's on the path to come up in welterweight division and beat these guys. A lot of these people don't really want to fight him, and Dana White said it himself. So, you know, it will be interesting. See if he could do it. It's a very large task, and it's way too hard to say if he can actually do it at this point. But you know, it's interesting to speculate and to hypothesize, see a potential in Khamzat Chimaev becoming a 3-weight division world champ. This clip is taken directly from the Punch Plan podcast. You can check the episode out right now on your screen, or you can go in the link in the description and stream it on Spotify. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.